Okay. I recorded a video just before I left San Diego, and I somehow pushed some setting on these mics, which even this is kind of questionable. I want to be flashing. I edited some setting, and then my whole audio was echoey. I actually think it's not even usable, which is really annoying because it was a really good video. And I was going out to dinner with one of my besties who I was staying with, and so I actually looked pretty cute. Did my hair, did my makeup, boo. Of course that's the video that the audio is useless. So who knows, maybe there's some magic editing that can happen that makes it still viable. But I don't know if this is even interesting to anyone. I don't know if any of this is interesting to anyone. I guess maybe I'll talk about that for 2 minutes. I only have a half hour, 45 minutes, I think. This week's been weird in terms of moving through some imposter syndrome stuff, because I know I'm talking to no one right now. I know there's less than 20 people on my YouTube, and I know that there's only 800 people that I even have as followers on my own platform. I've talked about this. I talked about this when I first launched this, and I want to not care. I don't care. I don't care if I have the opportunity to just share for myself and for anyone else that gets any value. It could literally be one person, which I already know has happened because I've already had people tell me this matters to me. I love watching this. Thank you for sharing this because of XYZ situation that I'm going through. That's the only intention. And I want to stay so grounded in that and not let any external narrative around me trying to be an influencer squash my spirit, because I'm not trying to be an influencer. I'm trying to be myself. I'm just trying to talk about my experience and share it, because it's been, honest to God, kind of brutal. It's been sort of brutal. I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it, and I want to be able to talk about that stuff. And I was talking to my girlfriend on the phone the other day, and she was like, I don't know why I have I think she'll know who she is. I don't know why I want her approval so badly. I don't know if it's I have some sort of I just look up to her so much. I think that's probably what it is. I genuinely really look up to her. So I really love her approval. I love her being you're doing so good. It really matters to me. And again, I'm trying not to have those things be a part of my life. But we were on the phone, not her not be a part of my life, the validation be a part of my life. I want to not have an attachment to that stuff, and I'm still working through that. But when we were talking, she was like, they're so good, Lindsay. Keep doing them. They're so good. I was watching and just watching you cry and share and be vulnerable. People don't do that. There's not things like that. And again, I know it's only to a few people, but I was so triggered yesterday because my girlfriend, I have a virtual court date, I think Monday or Tuesday, I can't remember. And there's been obviously more behavior that I'm going to be adding to my order of protection. If this is the first time you're order of protection. And she sent me all these screenshots. I actually sent them to myself from her phone, but she saved all of this stuff. And maybe well, of course I'm going to read it. I'm just a girl. But I read these messages from this person who loved me. It is just so triggering and mean, and it validates everything. The other night I was watching a video from October of last year, and I'm sitting there saying if this person just supported any of my ambitions, where would I be? What would be happening in my life if at any point that I've interacted with this human being who's supposed to be supporting me, maybe just emotionally, maybe just with encouragement, what the hell? And I'm reading these messages, and the way talking about me and almost making fun of me in a way. And it's so, I want to not care. I want to not care so bad. But it hurts my feelings, It's yo, the only reason I have that dumb blue check mark is because I think you're spamming my professional account with robots because I'm getting all these dumb likes from robots, and I'm not paying for that. I don't know why else that would be happening. I'm not paying for a service like that. But if I post anything on my professional accounts, I get spammed. So I'm trying to save this one space so that hopefully at some point I can actually market my business that I own, create a community from a space of like actually value-based sharing. Like I have a business. Like this is for fun. These are supposed to be like fun little videos, but like truthfully, I've really struggled this last year marketing myself. I don't know. Don't even want to get into a whole tangent, but just like reading that text, there are lots of text, but reading that one specifically, I went back and forth around that. So I was like, am I looking for validation by sharing this shit? But no, like I want someone else to read this stuff and be like, oh, maybe doesn't really support me. And then get out now. Get out. Like if you have someone who is making fun of you, who's supposed to be in your life supporting you, which I literally, again, had someone message me yesterday that was like, the people in my life are not the people supporting me, and I don't know even what to do about that. And we had a little quick conversation about like how hard that is. It's so hard when people that you love and trust and think are there for you are the ones that are actually like potentially blocking you from your purpose. What? Like it's awful. So shitty. So anyway, I am trying to just keep myself above the narrative that creeps in that's like what you're doing is dumb and silly and you should just stop it and go away and be quiet. And I feel like that narrative is to protect assholes. It's to protect people who don't want you to talk about your shit because it would potentially make them look bad. It's not about me. This person does not care about how I look. Does not care, no matter how whatever the narrative is out there. And again, paint it as care and love. That's the game the whole time. The game has been since the beginning. I will behave in a way that I can narrate as love. And ultimately, I will undercut your confidence, your own voice, your ability to create for yourself, your decision making. Like that's the whole game. It's the game we've been playing for forever. And I'm not playing that game anymore. I don't want to play. I quit. So pushing past that is just so hard. It's really uncomfy. I thought I would do this kind of unpack everything because this is it. This is all I brought. I bought this suitcase, this little guy, and my backpack. And this was 46.4, I think, pounds. And I was so nervous when I was packing because I was like, this thing's over 50 pounds. This thing's huge. And it wasn't. And even when I like weighed it, I was kind of like, shit, I could have probably put another something in there. Probably could have jammed one more sweater. But I thought, because in Portugal, I've said this maybe before, but in Portugal, I wish I would have done an unpacking because it was just flat out comical. Like, at least to me. I mean, I don't know if anybody else ever thinks I'm funny, but I think sometimes I'm funny. And a funny, like more like funny, like, funny. Because I feel like, what was the thought pattern? It's just almost baffling. And there are a couple little things. I'm going to do my carry-on backpack very last because I already know that there is like one thing. I'm definitely like, did I need that? I didn't need that. These are maybe not all that funny, but I do think it's kind of cool. Maybe not. Skip the video if it's not cool to you. But this is like everything I'm here with. Like this is my whole life. This is everything. I mean, I've got a pod and I have thought about like, what would it look like if I shipped the pod here? I'd have to like price all this out. I literally, my financial situation would have to dramatically improve for this to be viable. But I'd love to be able to, because I'm probably not going to be here past like spring. And it's fall right now. So, but I have like the biggest thing is like, I'd love to get my ski stuff. I've got my snowboard. I've got all my like ski gear. I don't know why, but I never say snowboard. Like I snowboard. I don't ski. I don't know how to ski. But I always say like going skiing or like ski stuff or I don't know. Because I just feel like, is snowboard like a too long of a word? Like, I don't know why I do that, but I like forever. I've never skied, like maybe when I was a little kid, but I've always snowboarded. Like since I was in like 6th grade, I started snowboarding. So, I mean like on bunny hills in Michigan. So call that whatever you will. But I feel like at some point it would be really nice to ship my pod here and like get all my stuff because I mean, I can like go to Whistler and I can go like the level of, I think that would be really cool. But for now, this is it. This is everything I have. So the pod, I could like ship the pod. I could like ship it here. Oof, that was probably really loud. I could ship it here and then like get what I need, pack up what I don't. So any like, you know, I mean like I'm going to need these for all of 3 more weeks maybe, because I'm pretty sure the forecast is like 60 degrees. So did I even need them? Don't know. But I would ship everything here, unpack what I need, pack up what I don't, and then ship it, like store it again. But again, I think that's probably pretty expensive. I don't really know. I didn't get that far ahead with the pod. Sort of just like, someday I'm going to be able to pay to ship this around the world somewhere. True or false? Okay, so I thought I would just do like a little like unpack. And I think let's just maybe, I think just like t-shirts, tank tops, stuff like, I mean, obviously no, who cares about this? Why would you care about my socks? Okay, so yeah, let's start with that. Because then I think it's like just to be able to show like, okay, I've got a pair of jeans that are black. Boom, one pair. A pair of jeans that are white. Cream. So still, I feel like fall appropriate because I think these are actually really cute with little boots. I did, oh, that's all my shoes are in here. I was trying to like, again, like the calculations of like how do I effectively pack everything I need into just this? So I was trying to figure out, because this is already heavy. So I was like, okay, if I can just do clothes in this, and then in that one do like bathroom, beauty stuff, shoes, like things that are heavy. But that thing was like almost 40 pounds for this little carry-on. This was like 46. So like, good job, me. Okay, things that are maybe silly. I love these shorts. Are these cute? I think they're cute. They're kind of tight. They're a little too tight. They're like cute if they were looser. So I'm hoping we're on track for that. Hoping that that's in my future. But I thought for like fall, which is like right now. So what is the likelihood of these fitting? But okay, just stay with me. Like a cute pair of tights and some brown boots, I thought would be like really cute. And a big like oversized sweater. So I'm holding out for this. I'm hoping that these are possible. This is one of my favorite dresses. You will see. Actually, I'll show you both. So this dress, I mean, the main reason I think it's my favorite is simply because it's reversible. I just love a reversible anything. So this side is like the fancy side. So it's like kind of sheen. Is that the right word? Like shiny. It has like a shiny, so you can definitely dress it up. Like black heels and like a little glam and cute bag. This is like pretty dressy. But then, so cute because if you flip it, it's almost like this distressed like denim-y texture. It's like a dark denim and it has like a pocket and it's like way more cash. So I thought this would also look so cute. I could even see this, I mean, as a school teacher vibe, but I thought it would maybe be cute with like a turtleneck under it, like a print turtleneck or like a mock neck. Or, and, this one might be a tough styler. But dress up, I mean, I hope at some point I'll like go anywhere kind of nice. I hope that's in my future. Vancouver's nice. It's pretty cute. And I'm going to start dating again in January. I've already decided. I decided like 3 days ago that January, I'm going to start dating. I'm going to put myself out there. I'll have 4 months here still. I've already spent 3 months getting settled and situated. So that just to me feels like I can do that. I can kind of clean up my energy because I still have so much residual. Oof, yeah. So much residual heartache, truthfully, not even gonna lie. I'm not over my whatever the hell was this year. My very short relationship that was also at the same time very loaded, I'm not over. And that ended at the end of July. And it's mid-September. It's almost 1st of September, so like 2 months ago. And it's like the whole thing was only like 2 months. Like I just feel like, can we please? I mean, that's not even totally true. I don't know. It's just the weirdest. It's the weirdest thing. I'm not going to say that. I can and I will get over it, but I'm not currently over it. So my hope is that for the next couple months, I can just like really like I mean, my therapist has heard plenty around this, but I'm just going to keep like working through it. I like set some things like personal boundaries, like my own boundaries around like I only give myself a little bit of time to think about it if it comes up, and I'll literally set a timer like a crazy person. I'll set a timer that's like 15 minutes, and I'll literally sit and be like, okay, you got 15 minutes to be super sad. Like, you can cry, you can feel all your feelings, and then after 15 minutes, we're all done with this today. Like, come back tomorrow. 15 minutes. And I'm really like, I want to move forward from this. I don't understand, like, I talked about this before in a different video, but I think there's this word called limerence, which basically is like some variation or form of obsession. And I don't know. I mean, I don't even want to get into psychologizing myself. Like, my therapist can do that. She's done a great job so far. But I do know that there was just such an attachment to the way that our brains worked together. I loved the way our brains worked together so much. And I felt so mentally stimulated by that relationship. And I've never really experienced that before. So I'm trying to help myself reframe the fact that that is just a clear signal that that's something I'm looking for. And I can just let that be enough and be grateful and appreciative of this experience and this person. And we did actually, like, I feel like we ended it. I wouldn't say, I mean, I wish we would have had some more closure. It wasn't bad, I wouldn't say. It wasn't dramatic. It wasn't cruel, mean. Nobody was like blatantly awful. And I will say, like, most of my breakups, unfortunately, have always been that way. And this one was kind of like just pretty sad and unclear, and yeah. And I guess in some weird way, I'm appreciative of that too, that it was at least not traumatic. It was more just like, huh? What? Like, this is just like all done? Like, okay. So January, I'm going to date again, going on dates in January. I've got 3 months to clear this out. I also, I'm not going to say the name, but I read this thing that was like, if you say people's names backwards, it like takes their power away from you. Like, they don't have so much power over you if you give them this like funny name, because you basically take their name and then you go backwards. Like, my name's really hard to do that with, but like, it would be like EIZNYL, whatever that would be, however you would spell that or however you would pronunciate that. So this person's name backwards, like his short name backwards, is like kind of funny. And my girlfriends and I have been referring to him that way, so that way hopefully the power that it has over me can relax, and I cannot feel so attached to the idea of this relationship that was just clearly not meant to be. For now, and I'm gonna say that even though I know that sounds so crazy, and I'm working on it, but for some little, like, there's still this part of me, that's the part that is clearly not ready to date, is like, there's still this part of me that's just like, there's no way he's like totally not gonna like come back and be like, sorry, my bad. And then really frankly, like, do I want that? I don't probably want that, because look at what happened. Like, look at everything. Like, that's not the dynamic I want. That's not a person. I can't trust that. Like, I want to be able to trust someone. I want somebody who doesn't have to end things to realize how awesome I am and that they want to show up for me and be there for me. Like, come on. We don't want to go back into something like that. But do we? Okay. Anyway, dress, reversible. Boom. On theme, reversible. How freaking cute is this jacket? So like, this side is like cute. I mean, you can't probably, well, you actually probably can see. It's like embroidered-ish. So very like, I could totally like jeans and heels. This is super cute. But cute. Talk about cute. Reversible. It's really cute. I'm telling you, it's really cute on. And like a little cuff. And it can be like more casual or dressed up. Yeah, I'm going to be wearing this all fall. I'm sure of it. The floor is clean, by the way. I did like walk around and make sure that I could like lay everything out. But she doesn't have pets, which is sad and also great because there's no hair. It's like very clean. I feel like I've always had pets. Also on theme. So this pretty print fabric. Very similar. This one I also really love. So this one, I'm actually just going to keep going into the jacket world because Hang this up, hang this up. Both of these need to get altered. And it's like $1 billion to alter things. I wish I knew how to sew because I can't believe how expensive it is. So all I really need is for these sleeves to come up. Because this is a, does it still have the tag of the size? I think I cut it out. Apparently I like half cut it out. What is this? Why did I do that? But it was like 3X or something. So I'm not that size. And so it is really, really big on me. But I like the big, like I like how it is like baggy big. And I like even this. It's just these like have to be like, if I could just get it altered so that it's like volume big, but not like length big, I think it'll be so cute. It is already so cute. I've worn it like this, but these sleeves drive me absolutely up a wall. I don't I always push my sleeves up. I think like this area of my arm, I don't want things on. And even these bracelets have gotten kind of like, I'm more used to them, but I don't even think I talked about this. My little snake bracelet disappeared. This was when I went to breathwork. Yeah, so this was like in Chicago. And I can't remember if I did like a yoga pose or something. And I like looked down and I was like, I only have 2 bracelets on my wrist. Like what? And this is like a clasp bracelet. So the other one was my like permanent bracelet. Came off. Weird. Okay, so this needs to get altered. I'll probably still wear it like as is for another month, but okay, so that one altered. This one, so great for Vancouver. How cute is this marmot jacket? It's like a throw over. So basically like with a sweatshirt, but then, you know, if it's like raining, like pop this over, and same thing, it's like oversized and it has this tie so you can like cinch the bottom and make it like almost like crop. But same thing, like these sleeves. First of all, I don't know. This sizing is very strange to me because, let's see if it has a size on here. Does not. Oh, here maybe. This is medium.